Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can build out beautiful and professional landing pages on Kajabi. Now Kajabi actually make this super easy to do even if you are a complete beginner, and in this video I'm going to show you over the shoulder step by step exactly how I build out all of my landing pages using Kajabi. Before we jump in, I do want to make you an offer, and this offer is an extended 30-day free trial of Kajabi rather than the standard 14-day free trial which is offered to the public. As well as this, if you sign up to Kajabi using my link, I will also give you access to the Holden Academy Elite package, which includes my Kajabi Launchpad course showing you step by step how to use Kajabi, my 0 to 10k per month course which teaches you how to go from 0 to 10k per month with digital products, and you also get access to my insider community. So to access that, all you have to do is sign up through my link. So jumping right into this, to create a landing page on Kajabi, what you want to do is first of all log into your Kajabi account, and then in here we want to go over to this left hand side menu, go to website right here, and then we are going to click into landing pages. Now, this is just a demo account, so as you can see, I have a few things in here, but if you are brand new to Kajabi, you shouldn't see any landing pages created yet. So to create your first landing page, all we are going to do is click on new landing page right here. And when this loads up, you can see we have a bunch of different landing pages that we can choose from. Now, a standard landing page, the one that you are probably looking for, is going to offer a lead magnet. So we give away something for free and we get somebody an email in return. So we can build our email list. So the one that we are looking for, even though there are a bunch on here, is going to be the opt-in right here. So just click on view all. And then we can see all of the different opt-in page templates that we are going to get access to with Kajabi. Now, whichever one you go for, it doesn't make a huge difference in terms of this tutorial because the basic steps are the exact same. So if you see one that you really like the look of and really fits your brand, then you can go ahead and choose this. With the background images, the text, absolutely everything we can go ahead and customize. So the main thing that we are looking for here is just the general layout of the page, not the background image, not what the text says, just the general layout, which one you prefer the best. So the one that I really like is going to be creative right here. And the reason I like this so much is because you can add a lot to this, or you can delete all of these different sections and you can make this as minimal as possible. So this is my favorite landing page right here. This is the one I'm going to go with. And to get started, I'm going to call this marketing ebook lead magnet page, just like that. And then we can click on create once we have created the title for this. Now, when we load in, the whole idea behind a landing page is going to be creating this as minimal as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all of these sections that we don't need. What I will say is if you really feel the need to explain your product more and give people more information, you absolutely can, and you can use these sections further down to do this. But just keep in mind that the whole idea of a landing page is simplicity. We want people to hit the landing page, we want them to enter their email and get our lead magnet, and we really don't want them distracted by other things. So on this page, we can see all of these different sections over here on this left-hand side. This is kind of the layout of the page. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just delete all of these other sections. So we can start with the testimonial right here, and we can just go down and we can delete all of these. I'm actually going to leave one of these triangles at the bottom, but we can delete all of these right here. And just like that, my landing page is now much simpler. It's only one page, right? So then from here, all we now have to do is customize this page, edit the text by double clicking on this. We can click into these images to edit the images and select new images, or you can add new things to this page. So if there's something missing that you don't quite see, like maybe you want a video or maybe you want some testimonials or something like this, the way that we add these is by going over to this left-hand side and clicking on add content. And then in here, you can see we have call to actions, we have countdowns. We can even add a form if you want to have your form straight on this page. Rather than people clicking on a button right here and being taken to the form, we could instead delete this and we could just drop a form in. So with any of these, if you would like to delete a certain element, all we would have to do is click on the element right here and then go down to delete. So we can edit the text. Before we do this, actually, this is very important. We want to remove this bar at the top where it has the logo. Sometimes you will see a menu here, depending on which template you selected, but we do want to delete this. So all we are going to do is click into this logo section and we want to delete this block and just make sure we don't have anything at the top. And then what we can do is we can now go down and we can start filling this out and we can start customizing this to our own page. So in here, I'm going to change this top section to say free download, just like that. And then I'm not going to bore you with this. I'm just going to go ahead and edit this because this is really easy to do. You just click into the text and you can edit this to say what you would like it to say. So I've now added this in and I've completely customized my page to fit my business and my offer that I'm going to be putting in here. And then we also have an image. So it's not super important to add an image here. You don't always have to do this. If your design already looks fantastic without an image, then you don't need to worry about this. But with this design right here, this image doesn't really fit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload an image of my ebook that I'm selling. So we can click on save right here and we can upload this. And just like that, my marketing strategy ebook is now going to show up right here. Then the final thing that I'm going to do is just change the background of this because this is blue and black and then the yellow doesn't really fit, right? I mean, it kind of could, but we could make this better by going blue. So to change the background, I'm just going to simply click into the background right here. We could add a background image if this fits better. And to get these, I recommend using this website called Pexels. This is free stock images. These are royalty free and you can use them commercially. So we could maybe go for like business, something like this. And then you can see we have a bunch of images that we could potentially use. But for this, I think it just looks better if I was to set this to like a blue color, just like that. And perfect. This now looks absolutely fantastic, right? Then down here, I'm just going to do the same thing. Let's actually delete this block right here. And awesome. We can also go down here and you can add like your social media links if you would like to. But once again, for a landing page, we don't want any distractions, right? We don't want people clicking to social media. We want them to fill out this. We want to get their email. So I'm just going to go down and delete this block. Then in here, the business name, I'm just going to say that this is Holden Academy. We can create the name right there. And now this page is created. So we just want to go ahead and save the changes that we have made so far. And then the last thing that we can do, sometimes you will already have your form on here. Other times there is going to be a button. So if we have a button, we can click in. If you have the form, it should just say like this, click here to select a form to display. And we just want to click into this. And right here where it says select your form, we need to go into edit your forms and actually create this. So we can click into edit your forms. This page is going to stay open whilst we create this. So in the forms, I'm going to say new form right here. And then we can call this marketing strategy ebook form. This is going to be my form. And then we can click on save. In here, this is now where we can go ahead and edit the form. So the first thing it's going to ask is, do we want a double opt-in or single opt-in? Now, what a double opt-in does is, as it says right here, contacts must confirm their subscription via email after completing the form. So what this is going to do is when somebody signs up, it's then going to send them a confirmation email that they have to go to their email address, they have to click through and confirm, and then they will be added to your email list. With this, as a beginner, you don't want this. This is more for people who have huge audiences. There's going to be bots signing up to their email list. This just adds more friction right now. So we want to go for a single opt-in. And then down here with the form fields, we are collecting their first name and their email. If you want to add anything else in, if you want to collect like addresses or phone numbers, we just add that right here. But I'm not going to. First name and email is good for me. So once we have created this, we just click on save right here. And this is now going to be saved. We have now created this form, so we can go back. And back on this page, we can now go over to forms and select the marketing strategy ebook form. So now that we have that added in, if we just click back into the button right here, we can once again change this to say free download. Just add the finishing touches right here. Enter your details below to get this. And I'm going to say send to your email. Then in here, I'm just going to change this, go down to the button. We want to change that to the same blue, make it congruent with the website. I'm going to say instead of send it to me, I want this. Perfect. So now we have all of that created. We just want to go to save right here, and then we can preview the page, and we can take a look at how this is going to look on the customer's end. So we can go send me the free guide, go to the first name, and we can enter this in. We can enter in our email and click on I want this, and perfect. It says, thank you, we have received your submission. That is all now working. So we can just go back to this page, and right now this is a draft. So the final thing that we have to do is just set this live. So we can go back to the landing pages right here, marketing ebook magnet page. We just set this to published, and now we can grab the link, share this around online. And just like that, that is how you can create a landing page on Kajabi.